everyone, this next comedian coming into your living room or wherever you are in your house, he is a stand-up comedian from Omaha, Nebraska, and is also involved with professional wrestling in the Midwest. My interest is piqued about Pete Sakaris.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you very much. Start off by telling y'all a little bit about myself. The world will soon celebrate Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day, and I have cerebral palsy, so I'm very aware of it. And it affects my hand gestures mostly, like I can't tell someone peace without looking all alien-like, and I can't flip someone off without looking like I'm going to stab them. And cerebral palsy may affect my posture at times, but I'm no slouch. Glad you guys are with me on that one. But on the plus side, having cerebral palsy means that I never get offended when someone says, "Hey, what are you getting all bent out of shape for?" And I'm like, "Oh, no reason. I was just born that way." You ever get reminders from the universe of where you're at in life, whether you want to or not? Like I was in the frozen pizza aisle recently. I picked one out and it said right on the box, and I'm not making this up, "I'm single." And I just looked at it and I went, "Me too, pizza. Me too." But I am single. That's about the reaction that deserves. And a lot of factors went into my last breakup, but one of them had to be my OCD, because she'd be like, "When we finally do have sex, you're going to be amazing." And she'd be like, "Oh, it's going to be great. We're going to do it like 7 times." And I'd be like, "Oh, that's an odd number. I love you to death, but can we just bump it up to 8?
Mhm.
But I have been accused of being needy and clingy in relationships, which is why I'm proud to announce the formation of my new rap group, Needy by Nature. And just be on the lookout for our new single, Hip Hop Hooray! Oh. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, but this one time my friends made me take a shot of an unholy concoction known as Rumplemints, and it was disgusting. It tasted like Altoids and fascism. And I've never done drugs, so the only tripping that I do is over my own feet. All right. As Angela mentioned, I'm involved with professional wrestling in the Midwest as a ring announcer, and I perform in a lot of small towns. Towns that are small enough to where the police say stuff like, "This is the second time this week, Joey." And I found out that you've worked in a small town when the bar across the street from the venue has a one-man, one-legged band doing AC/DC covers. I'm still disappointed he wasn't called Thunder Stump, but what are you gonna do? And I'm still reeling off the adrenaline of doing a show in the middle of the woods by a river in Davenport, Iowa. Coincidentally, the name of the show was Deliverance. And every old guy that came up to me just wanted to tell me I had a pretty mouth, but he didn't have the heart for it. And I'm looking for part-time work, as I'm sure most of us are in these uncertain times. And I'm really good with Microsoft Excel, so I guess you could say I'm a freak in the spreadsheets. And prone to random thoughts from time to time. And one of them was, if someone has multiple personality disorder and you bumped into them on the street, did they say, "Excuse us"? And I've worked in a call center for 12 years before getting laid off due to the pandemic. And I found out pretty quickly that you've worked in a call center for way too long when a girl hugs you and the first thing out of your mouth is, "Thank you for holding me." And it comes in handy in arguments too. Like someone's yelling at you, you could just be like, "I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Please try again." And I thought nothing of it until I had a girl in bed with me, and that's not the joke. But we're laying there, we're making out, things are starting to progress, and all of a sudden I panicked and went, "Before we continue, I must advise you that for quality purposes, this sex may be monitored or recorded." Thank you, Plano, Texas, for Dr. Pepper. Thank you, Plano Comedy Festival, for having me. I'm Pete Sakaris. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Thank you very much.